Hey, welcome back to another episode of Shadex582 Plays Stoneblock for episode 11. So it looks like we have a new guest here. Let's go. Ooh, it's shaking, it's shaking, it's shaking. Let's go ahead and turn this off. We'll put up a torch so we don't get any other ones spawning. See, this is what I want to deal with today. You see how I'm hitting this guy? And it's like I hardly do any damage to him, right? We need to deal with that. There's a couple of things we need to do, which one, of course, we're going to upgrade our ability to enchant our weapons a bit. And also probably get a new weapon, upgrade the Apotheosis weapon a bit. Because this weapon right here, it could do better. It is good. I mean, I like the fact that it has increased damage and a chance for pinata, which is great. But it's going to need something more. Let's go ahead and eat too. Oops. I'll speed this up for you guys a bit. Ooh, man. It's taking a bit to kill this guy. Oh my lord. Jeez, and that's definitely something we gotta work on today. Didn't even drop anything nice today. No, not really. I've just got a breeze rod? Really? That's not helpful. Let's put this thing back up. So yeah, definitely gotta work on that today. Because sitting there and just having to swing at that guy so many times. I think we're at Pinnacle already, right? Activated, yeah. So we're at the top level of this, which is great. That means that we are going to be getting the best kind of loots and everything. But dude, the amount of time that took is just not cool. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to use any of that. Oh. Oh, I guess it took the sword. That's okay. Anyway, another one. You see how it's got 54 armor? That's a problem. That is a problem for us right now. I mean, we could do a mob smasher, but then we're not getting the loot, you know? No. That's a good test case. We'll leave that guy in there, okay? So right now, let's work on getting the rest of this done. When I say the rest of this, I mean the enchanted tables, right? So right now, we are at the point where we're getting 45 as our max. Okay, let's go into here, gearing up, get that done. And also, of course, this is the tier 2 horizon stuff. Now, for the next one, we're going to need to do deep shelf. Deep shelf is already at 60, so we need somehow to get to 60. This is max 45, so obviously we're going to need to do something with these. And we're talking about the Eterna here. See how it's got 45 Eterna, 15 Quanta, and 45 Arcana. But this only goes to a max of 45, these do. So the problem now is that we're going to have to upgrade these somehow. Let's go into our gearing up, right? Now this gives you a better walkthrough. The gearing up gives you a better walkthrough of how doing that. So going into the upgraded chest, you can see here, we got crystalline shelf and we got a heart forged shelf. Now this is cool because 4 of these is already going to give you maximum amount for that. So this is what we want to do. And it shouldn't be too hard. The Heart of the Sea we can get from the enchanter. So let's go to spawn. And once you get one of them, you can replicate it. So we'll get that. I don't think there's anything else really. Oh, we'll get one of these too. I'll get rid of some of those books that we have in our other backpack. And, oop, no, we're going home now. And let's go down here, and we want to get 4, but let's go ahead and duplicate this. Oops. Alright, not duplicate, but you know what I mean. And we'll get 4. which means we're also going to need 4 bookshelves. Oh wait, no we don't, because that just requires an infused bookshelf. Whatever. And we're going to need 2 also quartz. How many of these? Each one takes 5. We need 4, so 20. Okay. Let's go back down here. Oh, that guy must have known he's still there. Okay, cool. Need to use this. Create one of these. And that should let us get rid of some of these. Hold on, I think if we put that here, yeah, now we're already at 60, which is good. But we want to just have like 3 of these if we can. So let's see if we can get that. We'll enchant this one. And we'll use this to create this level here. And we'll do it again one more time. Uh, 2 more times actually, I'm sorry. Use this. That down. And here we go. Boom. There we go. So with that being done, now we'll have the same. So right now you see 60, 15, 100, right? If we take all these off, 60, 15, 80. So we're missing like 20 arcana from this. But that's just with having these 3 here. So let's go put this over here actually. Going up into the next level. Of course, deep shelves, which we've already done, I think. No, we haven't yet, have we? That's the spot we're on here. So deep shelf is not that hard, I think. Let's get some cobble deep slate. Throw this in here. And probably don't even need this now that I think of it, because I think what's required isn't even that. Let's do deep slate or deep shelf. Yeah, here we go. Dormant deep shelf. Yeah, it's cracked. So we actually just need to make cracked ones. So we'll have 2. Let's go this. We have to make this in the tiles, polished. Into deep slate bricks. Into deep slate tiles. Into cracked deep slate tiles. Excellent. Put these in here. Now we should be able to create a few of these. I think we need that for the quest. Okay, now, is this going to be enough to create the next level of stuff? Deep shelf. 60, 40, 40. So we need more quanta. Yeah, okay. Which we can do with just heads. Each one gives 10, or gives 5. And we need to have 40. So we need 25 more, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go, 40 here. Now Eterna now. Ooh. That just knock out my Eterna? Does this give you... Like, does it reduce your Eterna? Or no, that's 45. So we do need some of these as well. Each one gives 3. Oh no, we just took out one of these heart forged. Okay. Boom. Yeah, we're back at 60. So, that being said, do we need that? I think we do. Yeah, okay. So that should give us the ability to enchant these guys. Yep, at 60. Now that completes this quest. However, to get to the next part, for our actual quest line, we need Echoing Deep Shelves. Need candles, deep shelf, and echo shard. So candles should be easy because there are some candles over here. You get to pick whatever color you want. I like blue. Blue's cool. Go and get that. It's faster just to go home. Go down. Teach the system how to make some candles. And we need 4. Cool. And then echoing deep shelf, so we need 4 echo shards as well. I probably don't even need 4. No, we just needed 2, but that's okay. All right. And now should we be able to create a couple of echoing deep shelves. Boom. So that does complete. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, we need 4 deep shelves as well. Did we not have that? Oh, dormant. Okay, so yeah, we just got to go up here and enchant these. Boom. So that has completed the magics of the deep. Oh, eternal stake. Nice. Now, I'm just going to get this one of these guys. Oh, they still got their food because I gave them some chicken sandwiches. Well, it doesn't give as much as the chicken sandwich. As soon as our guy runs, you know what? Here, do like this, right? Like this, and we'll give you eternal steak, and this guy can have his leftover chicken sandwiches. All right, that completes that. Let's go speak to the enchanter real quick. Completed, excellent. And that does complete the horizon tier. Speak with him. We'll go ahead and submit these because we can make them again pretty easily. And we'll let the world engine create it. Now, I don't know if I can remember anything that I used or needed this upgrade for. Maybe later or something, but it just is kind of a waste of those blocks in my opinion. However, is what it is. Let's go back home. Now we want to get our enchanting up to 100, right? Right now we're sitting pretty at 60, but 100 is the goal. Now let's go back up to gearing up. And you can see here, the next tier it has is infused breath, but that requires 80. Okay, so obviously, in order to get to 80, we're going to need to see some kind of difference. There it is, max 80, right? So this stuff will get us to 75. This stuff will get us to 75. Then we need to get to 80. So we need to get to 60, or I'm sorry, 70 at the least amount. And then use one of these to get to 80, basically. These only get to 60. So we need to find something that gets our Eterna up to 70. And looking through here, that's 75, that's 70. So a deep shelf, just a deep shelf by itself will get you to 70, right? And echoing deep shelves, okay, so 2 of those. Get 2 of these. Enchant it. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Okay, that gets you to 70. God, the Quanta's huge too, though. Well, 40 I think is about where we want the Quanta right now, anyway. Because the next thing we're going to need to get is obviously an echoing deep shelf, which, lo and behold, we're going to have to kill a warden. I think with the gear we have, it's going to be possible to kill a warden. I don't think they have a lot of armor. So that's a possibility we can do with just this gear. And we're going to need to anyway to get past it. So let's go ahead. Now the nether north, is that where... our deep dark is. There's one here. Yeah, this is it. Let's go ahead and head there. What the heck? Why we got so much of that stuff? That stuff was just sitting there waiting for me when I got here. Weird. I'm gonna go south. It'll fall down into here. And then we will push forward until we get to our stairs, or until we get to the right, I guess, Y level. Here it is. And then a little bit to the west and north, I think, is where. And we want to sort of just go right here. Cool. I think I saw some of it right there. To summon. Yeah, right here will be fine. Just make some noise. One more. Come on. You know what? It may be a good idea too, just in case we can't handle them, right? Let's store our XP. Yeah. Just in case. And we'll go head back over there. I'm pretty confident, but you never know. We should be taking, I believe, like 80% less damage now because we have the full set of dark matter armor. But again, better safe than sorry. There he is. Alright, let's go, Warden. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do damage to us, it looks like. Got him. And that gave us one tendril. I'd like to get a couple more if I can. Might as well. Maybe we'll get lucky and turn him into a leak pinata. See him, he doesn't have that much armor, so he's not as big of a problem. Got one more. Let's get just uno mas. Where's he spawn at? Where you at? Uh-huh, over here. Did he spawn like up there? Come on down here. I think he spawned like in this area there. I'm just kind of afraid about. Oh, that's no fair. There we go. Where'd he go? Come on, Pinata. No, that's okay though. He can stay there. I think 3 should be enough for our purposes. Yeah. Alright. Because ideally we only need one, right? If we get one, that'll bring us up to the 80. Yeah, okay. Oops. I need to make one of these again. Get another one of these. Oh, that's right. We stored our levels, didn't we? Get these back out. Boom. And we're going to need the candles again. Boom. Creates the soul touched, and then we can use that. Oh, we need more skulk. Interesting. No, we only got one skulk. Okay, well, let's get some more. Like 64. Nice. Now, we should be able to use this. And there we go. That'll get us up to 80. Mm-hmm. Now we're at 80. Excellent. And 80, I believe, is the magical number to get this stuff, right? 80 and then 15 to 30. So we need to get rid of these. That'll get rid of 10. Ooh, how are we going to... Hmm. $75. If we put down another one of these... Nope. Well, we're gonna have to do something about this quanta we have a problem with right now. The only ones that are giving us quanta are these two and this one. But we are not going to be able to do the... Because the max you can have with this is 30. So we need to get to 80. And only have 15 to 30 quanta. Which, you know, honestly, I'm not really sure how we're getting that much quanta. 15 plus 5 and 5 is 20. How are we getting that much quanta? I don't have any quanta. Is it just normally got 15 quanta regardless? Yeah, okay. So it just normally has 15 quanta. So the most we can give it is... Ooh. 10 Eterna. Well, it's technically worth... So if we put that there... Ooh, man, another one's gonna give it more. So we're gonna have to find out another way of getting some more Eterna. Ooh. $75 for echoing. No. Soul touched? No. I mean, honestly, I don't know, man. Right now we're at 70. We need to be at 80, so we need 10 more. And I don't think putting down another Heart-Forged one, because that max is 60. Let's look at the quest real quick, see if it gives us a better hint. So, Shelves of the Deep. Upgraded those shelves. Okay. Echoing sheet. Okay. 555. That gives a max of 75. So just the Echoing Deep shelf does not give any quanta. Well, what are we using? Oh, deep shelves. Okay, so we need to upgrade these to the Echoing Deep shelves, and maybe that'll do it. Yeah, because we do one more of these, that should get us there. But we're probably going to need to get more candles, aren't we? No, it's saying we can use that. Because we do have one of those soul lanterns. Let's just do that. Soul touched. Nope, that's the one that gives us quanta. We do not want quanta. We want the Echoing Deep shelf. That requires 3 more candles. Yep. Almost made a mistake there. Echoing Deep shelf, good. Now I believe 80, 30. Okay, so right on the edge. And so now we should be able to enchant. Actually, I think we only need like one of these. Because it'll give us 3. Boom. And nice. So many guys in here. That guy has so much health. Oh, wow. Did he drop a gem, maybe? Whatever armor he dropped, it got deleted. I should have taken that off beforehand. Oof, that slow is a long-lasting slow. Okay. Anyway. Now we can use this to create end shelves, which I don't think we've got any. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go get some end stuff because we don't have any. It's not a problem though. We have been to the end. I think it was the end south we went to. Indeed. And all we have to do is just get some of this. I think we could do this to get it in stone bricks. Excellent. Which should be what we need for... Yep, now we just need 3 bookshelves. Oop. Boom, boom. 1, 2. Oop. What are we missing? Oh, it's because we didn't put it in our system. Okay. And that will bring us up to 90. And then what do we need to get to the final one? Draconic. Dragonhead. That's it? That could be done. In fact, I think... Oops. Home. I wonder why it lagged a bit there. Now normally you would think, man, I don't know if I want to go with the dragon head, because if you look at it, making a dragon head is rather intensive. I mean, it starts getting you in the draconic evolution, this is that, or you could buy one for like 95 once you get to the worm right. But, you know, if you go over to right here, replicate. There we go. So now we should be able to put this guy back. And still have enough room. Use to make. Here are these guys. Look at that. I mean, technically, you could just fill up a room with this stuff to get, you know, no quanta, or at least not as much as what this has. If we take this out now, right? Now that gives us 100 with only 15 quanta. How about that? Now you could get rid of the Arcana too, but I think the Arcana actually helps get more powerful enchants as well. But now we can do level 100 enchants, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, these swords aren't enchantable. This one is. Look at that. So now we can get up to level 100 enchants. Now, unfortunately, the gear that we have and the sword that we have cannot be enchanted because it's already dark matter. However, if we enchant a sword before we turn it into a dark matter one, then it counts. So what I was thinking, oh yeah, and let's also do this too, because that one's kind of full, right? Let's put this enchantment library. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal wherever, but we can just put it right here, right? And then let's also, yeah, go over here. Get rid of some of these things. Nice. Okay. Because this takes up a little bit of inventory space. What we're about to do, go here. Let's get these books out. And that's what the library is good for. Clear out some inventory space in here. Nice. Alright. Before we do that, how much armor is this guy? Maybe he'll drop something nice. Didn't I put my sword up here? There's a vault breaker. I was pretty sure I put my sword in here. Yeah, there it is. No, that guy has 53. But he does get stuck over by the guy, doesn't he? See, and this is the problem. If you see, I'm hitting this guy like peanuts, right? Like one each time, kind of. Now I can sort of set this up. Maybe knock him into it a little bit. There we go. Let it do a good amount of damage. But this is kind of tedious, right? And then immediately, as soon as he's about to die, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And we'll turn it off, right? Take this so it doesn't put all of his loot. Now, this is just ridiculous, having to deal with that nonsense. You want to be able to do some damage to this guy, like good damage. Whew, man, that is ridiculous. Now, did he even drop anything worthwhile? Boots. Meh. I mean, yeah, it does more armor and stuff, but I'm not terribly excited about it. Let that go again. Alright. So, I guess it... No, it did not. I'm just going to delete this. So what we want to do is we want to make a diamond sword and upgrade it to netherite. One of these. And then let's take out one of our smithing templates. We need to make more of these, actually. Let's make some more of these real quick. Okay. And do we have any dark matter on us? We do not. This thing should be working pretty hard. Indeed. It's doing a pretty good job. Good job. Got all of them. Yeah. And let's fill it back up. There should be plenty to do that. Yep. Boom, boom. Nice. And then we'll be able to throw this in here. And then we should be able just to, let's throw this up. Dark matter. Okay, we'll use that right now. Back up it there. Okay. Now we go back to the world engine, which evidently it still has our battery. Okay, let's go ahead and do one of these just for the sword. Oh no, that's right. That's not what we're doing. Oop. Need to do it netherite first. So let's get us a netherite ingot. And smithing. These guys, that guy. That gets us the netherite sword, which luckily you can still enchant a netherite sword. And the other thing we want to do is, let's do, I believe this still has blaze powder, right? And then books. Yeah, let's get a couple of these. Now this should force enchants for weapons. And we'll see what we get here. We are at, we could do another arcana to get up to like 100 arcana. But does it even matter? Because I believe the arcana, oh yeah, I said that. What is this? Oh yeah. To hold that. And that's just enchanting it, right? At least 45 quanta. And you need exactly 100. Okay. We would need 2 more of those. Which honestly isn't that hard. Let's go get a couple more hearts of the sea. Oh, that's right. We're gonna need 10 more of the, what you call this too. Oh, we gotta infuse them, right? Ooh, 100? No. Nay. Yes, that's much better. All right. These, and there we go. Oops. That gets us 100 arcana, exactly. And I forget what we were doing that for. To upgrade the enchantment library. Yeah. Right? What does it say? Used 100 Arterna. Oh, at least 45. Oh, okay. So we just use the skulls. We need 20 more. So, where are my zombie heads? Did I put them up? Yeah, I did. Excellent. That gives us 35. We needed 40, right? There we go. Now we should be able. What? 100 Arcana. 45 and 100 Eterna. Why is it not saying? You know what? You, sir, can stop for a second. Because you're a good test subject. Okay. 45. Boom. Boom. Excellent. Alright. Now we can get rid of these guys. Okay. 115, 100. That looks nice to me. I like the way that that looks. Chanting clues, 1. And let's do the book now. Boom. Looting 5. That's a good start. What all did you get? Sweeping, looting. I'm not a big fan of the ages one because I want the loot right now. But can't throw this in here and just pull out the looting one that we want, right? Let's do another one though. See what else we can get. Again, it's got knowledge of the ages. Not very exciting for that. We could do one more with the amount of those we've got in there. Okay. Bane of arthropods. Blah. Oh, but I did get looting again. Okay, let's throw these in here. We got one more shot. Probably gonna need some more. No, we don't. Okay, Rift Disruptor. Okay, magnetic. And again, knowledge of the ages. It's like it seems determined to give me knowledge of the ages. I may have to knock off some of this Arcana or something. I don't know. Let's try it one more time. Or I guess we can actually try it on the sword, right? We're gonna need some more lapis. This in here. Boom. Okay. Looting 4. Nice. That's not too bad. Capturing and breaking. Looting 4. Fire aspect. Now I wonder if I get a looting 4. Or looting 5, right? Yeah. And I put this in a smithing table. Well, not a smithing table. An anvil. Will it... Yeah, it does. Nice. Looting 6. Okay. Now, that being said, we also save some levels because we are going to try to force some pretty good stuff from here, too. We want to have increased damage. Well, we can, of course, upgrade this one now since we got the enchants on it. Let's go to the... I don't know why I did that. Let's go to the world engine. Okay. One of these. One of these. Nice. Okay. And now we can take this into the smithing one. Here. Here. And here. And now it upgrades that. Excellent. And it's got the enchants on it. Even better. Now we'd like to get back to home. Oop. I'd like to get something like the damage increase that we got on the other one. Okay, 18 damage. That's good. Speed, shocked, 3 nearby enemies. See, but that's not so great. So let's just do this one just so it uses the least amount just to reset it. Sundering. Sundering is nice. I like Sundering. That's going to help with those ones with the armor. Weakness is me. And then bleeding. So I guess we can start with the sundering, and it's got the damage increase on it too. What do we need here? Just more of the sigil rebirths. Mm-hmm. There. Put the sword back in there. Got damage, and we got sundering. Okay. Now, that being said, and let's also, I think we should take out the armor pierce that's in there as well. So, do we have withdrawal? Yes, we do. I think we can do it just from this. Boom. There we go. We'll throw this one in here. Oh, I guess we gotta get out of it first. There we go. So now I have 5 armor pierce as well. Let's make sure this is not throwing anything back there. Okay, let's see what we get. Now. Still not a lot, but as I hit him, maybe. Yeah, see how now I'm doing some serious damage to him because he's got that sundering. That's what I'm talking about. That makes things a lot easier. Nice. Okay. I don't have to sit there forever and hit those guys. Let's throw that up there. Cool. Avoid the melee weapons. I'm gonna attack, gain evasion. I guess we can put that on our boots. Why not? What are these boots? Your armor, your armor. Nah. Throw them on there. Throw that in here. Not too excited about anything else that was on here. I mean, I guess we could get the enchants off there. I think we could still pull the enchants off there if I'm not mistaken. Nice. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is much better, right? Now we're doing a lot more damage, especially with the sundering enchant. So those things with a lot of armor should not be a problem though. Good deal. Throw that up in there too, I guess. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that for now. Let's throw these into the system. And just for referencing, what was this one? 10% louder. Okay. Eventually we can sit there and maybe get some more, some better gems as well. Put this into the system. But, for reference, just so we can see the difference in what we're looking at, let's go fight one of the ender chickens again, right? Which is, if you remember, we had quite a time with the ender chicken. It was not an easy fight. Home. Oh, I could just, I don't know why I did that. Okay, first thing we gotta do, which one was the chicken at? Looks like south. Probably inside. Yeah, right here. Okay, and let's get... Yeah, that should do it. But this should give us a good indicator of exactly how much different it is. Let's get our chicken stick out. And let's fight us another ender chicken. Just to see the difference that we're looking at. Alright. Oh yeah, you can already tell I'm doing way more damage. Look, watch the laser. Oh, that's much better. works better too, so now we're taking a lot less damage. And boost. Oh yeah. That makes this fight much simpler. Look at that. The difference is night and day when you have the gear that you're supposed to have, or a gear that, you know, makes things much easier. Oh yeah. I enjoyed that. Okay. Excellent. Now I would also like to do our armor, but honestly, I think what I'll do is I'll fast forward this from you guys, right? Go back home. And what I'm going to do, and I'll speed it up for you guys so you don't have to sit here and just watch this, but I'm going to see what kind of gear I can get now that we're at, let's go ahead and turn that in as well. Now that we're at a point where we can get really good drops from our world tier, you know, we're already at the top. So I'm going to go and see what kind of gear will drop while we fight these guys. And I'll fast forward for you guys. Look, we already got a gem. Looks like we got a guardian gem. Now we can put that on our armor to give us 30 more armor, 30% more armor. Or we can put it on a life weapon. I think it would be fine to put on our shield here. Boom. So now we got more armor, and we'll keep going. Ah, breach one. Look at that. 9 armor pierce. So I think we'll need to take the old breach one out of what we got. I'll put that in there too. We want to keep this one. I like to keep these. These are good for like one hitting something. So they only last for like one hit because they only have a durability of one. But let's go ahead and get our. Go here and draw. Boom. Because these are unique, so you can only have one in there at a time, and this one obviously gives more armor piercing, so let's keep going. Guardian gem. Could also throw that one in our shield, give us more armor as well. I think. I don't know if those stack. Let's see. If I throw this in my right now, I have ×3 and then 4. Oh yeah, yeah, it definitely stack. Okay, well, I'll take it. that? Ooh, Flawless Golem's gem. Potion of fire resistance. We're getting some loots here. So that obviously is more so for... I mean, that could give you some oak skin on our helmet. And I don't think we even have anything on this helmet, so might as well. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Okay, we can get a Brawler's Gem. That's good, that's good. More attack speed. Oh wait, this guy's got his armor on. I can't just not kill something that has armor on, right? Gotta see what armor he gets me. And maybe he doesn't give me any armor. How about that? Protection 10, that'd be nice. Start getting some of these, collecting some of this stuff. Maybe we'll be able to pull the enchants off there. More spawn eggs. Alright, so I think that's about all that we're going to look at getting today. Oh god, look, there's just another one right here. How am I supposed to stop? Alright, this is how we stop. Make ourselves stop, right? Did we already kill that Enderman? Did we get him or did he... Nope. Definitely doing more damage to this guy now. Nice. Alright. So, that guy... just some protection stuff again. I did drop a Bloody Pearl, but don't really use that. Now, ooh, Samurai. 50% crit chance on weapon. That's nice. Perfect, too. Armor 30%. Yeah, we definitely want to put that on our weapon, right? I mean, definitely. 50% crit chance. Yeah, you can get crits from jumping, but, you know, when you're farming, too, it's nice to have. Or when you're just, like, flying and hitting a boss. Also, kind of stuff. I think I'm just going to put this. No, I feel like... What mod is this? Apothic. So... And that's a Brawler's Gem right here, too, which is 35% weapon speed. I don't know if that'll... Now, core armor, 8 health would be nice. Or a shield, 25% health would even be even more nice. Nice, nice. Look at that. Now we got even more health. I'll take it. With my chicken sandwiches. Nice, okay. So we got a bit of an upgrade going on. Obviously, you know, our sword and everything is doing a lot more damage now. We were able to enchant it. We were able to get a decent, enchant on it from the apotheosis as well. Got some upgraded armor. Didn't really see any new chest or legs or anything that we could get, but we did get some gems up in our armor now, which is always great. So it's a step in the right direction, and I'm happy with that. We were able to complete the second tier horizon with our enchanting, and now I feel a lot more comfortable starting to go into the vault with the infernal on here. So I think that that's probably what we're going to do next episode. But for now, we're going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you got anything that I could be doing a little bit better, go ahead and put that in the comments. And if you enjoyed it so much that you'd like to see me do these a lot more often, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe. As always, have a good day.